Chicos y chicas, today we're going to start los adjetivos, which means adjectives. Los adjetivos, right there at the top of your paper, por favor. Okay, first screen here, it says don't write these down, but look. Here's our first column of words. These are all the words we're going to cover. Alto, bajo, nuevo, viejo, bueno, malo, mucho, poco, guapo, feo, bonito, corto, largo, pequeño, gordo, delgado, y flaco. Then over here, I have the word grande. So what do all of these words have in common compared to grande? Okay, if you said that they all end in O, you're correct. And grande does not, ends in an E. Okay, these were formatted before. It says don't write these down, but look. So the words go 4 different ways. The first column is all in O. Then the next wiggly column, I'm sorry about that, they all end in A, alta, baja, nueva, vieja. Then they end in OS, and then they end in AS. So basically, you take any of these words and they go guapo, guapa, guapos, guapas. I can go largo, largo, larga, largos, largas. So when you're doing adjectives, a lot of them have 4 different ways. It depends on your noun. Okay, so first thing we're going to do is we're going to learn the adjectives. Your first 2 are alto and bajo. Write those down on your paper, please. Alto and bajo. And here is your picture. El hombre alto, la mujer baja. Okay, so alto is tall, baja is short. Notice I have alto for the man. One man, he's singular, masculine. Over here for the short woman, I have baja because she's a feminine and there's only one. Okay, so if this was a short man, I would just say el hombre bajo. If it's a tall woman, I would say la mujer alta. So if it's a female, she gets an A. If it's a guy, he gets an O. Next 2 words, nuevo and viejo. Nuevo and viejo. Here are your pictures. La casa nueva, la casa vieja. The word nuevo is new, and the word viejo is old. Now, I have an A on here because we're talking about la casa. That's a feminine word. Since it's a la casa, I'm going to put nueva. Notice it goes after the noun. To them, it goes noun, then adjective. In English, we go adjective, then noun. We say the new house. They say the house new. So our adjectives always go after your nouns. Okay, and that's the reason I have vieja on this picture because we're still talking about la casa. Your next 2 words to write down, bueno and malo. Bueno and malo. Here are your pictures. El perro bueno or el buen perro. El perro malo, el mal perro. Okay, so on this one, on bueno and malo, I want you to put stars by them. Bueno is good, malo is bad. So I'm saying the good dog, el perro bueno. Now the reason you're putting stars by bueno and malo is because I can drop the O on the masculine and put it in the front, el buen perro. Now if this rule is too much for you to remember, just do it like we were doing all the others. Just put it behind and stick an O there because it's el perro. And here is el perro malo. Here is the bad dog. Okay, this is the way we're doing all the others, but you can say el mal perro. The next 2 words, mucho and poco. Mucho and poco. Mucho means much. Muchos means many. Mucho dinero. Muchos libros. Ella estudia mucho. She studies a lot. Okay, much and many. Poco and pocos means little, and it can mean few. Little and few. Okay, so you can't say he is poco. Okay, this is only like an amount. Your next 2 words, or next 3 words, guapo, bonito, and feo. Here are your pictures. El hombre guapo, which means handsome or good looking. La mujer guapa y bonita. Bonita means beautiful. Now, it is perfectly fine to call a woman handsome, but all you have to do is put an A here because she's a woman. So, guapa and bonita. Okay, the word ugly is fea. Okay, but since it's a girl, la chica fea. If I had an ugly boy here, I'd say el chico feo. So, depends if it's masculine or feminine, if it ends in an O or an A. Our next two words, corto and largo. Corto and largo. Okay, here are your pictures. La serpiente corta, okay, the short snake, or you could say la culebra corta. And the next one is la serpiente or la culebra larga, which is long. So this is short in length. Short in height is bajo. This is short in length. And larga is long. Larga. Larga. Next three words, gordo, delgado, and flaco. Gordo, delgado, and flaco. And here are your pictures. El hombre gordo. Okay, since it's a man, it's gordo. That means the fat man. Gordo is fat. El hombre delgado is thin. Delgado is thin. El hombre delgado. If I had a woman here, I'd say la mujer delgada. And el hombre flaco is skinny. Okay? So if I had a very skinny woman, I would say la mujer flaca. But this is a hombre, a man, so it's flaco. Okay, the next two words, pequeño and grande. Now, grande ends in an E, so it can't go O or A or os or as. Okay, pequeño, el ratón pequeño, which is small. El elefante grande is big. The river that separates Texas from Mexico is called El Rio Grande, which really means the big river. Next two words, simpatico and simpatico and antipatico. Simpatico and antipatico. Here are your two pictures. El maestro antipatico and nosotras somos simpáticas. Okay, so antipatico means mean, the mean teacher, like that picture, Mr. Thompson, I have there. And this one, I have nosotras, we, somos are, simpáticas, we are nice. And since we're all three females, I have an AS here, okay, simpáticas. So antipatico is mean, and simpático is nice. Next two words, limpio and sucio. Limpio and sucio. El baño limpio, el baño sucio. Limpio is clean, sucio is dirty. Remember in Spain, they speak with a list. They say sucio. El baño limpio, el baño sucio. Our next two words, caro and barato. Caro and barato. Okay, I use pictures of cars, okay? So, caro, el coche caro is expensive. El coche barato is cheap. Caro is expensive, barato is cheap. Now, if I want to say this car is pretty expensive, okay, we're not going to use the word bonita on this or bonito. We're going to say the word quite. On your worksheet coming up with this unit, a lot of them say like quite tall. You would say, or they say pretty tall. You're going to use the word quite. So you'd say bastante alto. If I want to say car is quite expensive or pretty expensive, I'd say bastante caro. Okay, quick review. Alto, corto, feo, barato, gordo, nuevo, malo, caro, grande, bajo, limpio, viejo, guapo, bueno, pequeño, sucio, bonito, mucho, simpático, largo, delgado, muchos, antipático, poco, pocos. So we have Reese Witherspoon here. 4 adjectives that describe her. She'd be bonita, guapa, baja, delgada, and simpática. Beautiful, good looking, short, thin, and nice. Since it's a female, they all end in A. We're talking about Tom Cruise and Katie Holmes. So since she's tall, it's alta, and Tom Cruise is short, so bajo. 4 adjectives that describe this buffalo. He's grande, he's feo, and here's 2 words for colors, cafe and pardo, which are both brown. We're going to cover that next. Okay, so you have all the words here. There is a worksheet that goes with this. Remember, on your worksheet, if it says pretty tall, you're going to say the word quite. Okay, so adios.